Hi, today I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to get your first real job as a career after your graduation at the university. So my name is Shad Sluter, and I'm a professor of computer science and software development at Grand Canyon University in Phoenix, Arizona. And so watching my students has given me a real laboratory to see who is able to jump from that academic world into the professional world and get a great paying job and a launch on their career, while others kind of are stuck and they're still living in their parents' basement and frustrated because the degree that they got didn't lead to the job that they expected. So the number one reason by far that students are able to get a permanent job after school is that they take a lot of work to get their internship. So an internship is really a professional job that pays almost as well, but just before you graduate, you are doing almost employee kind of work. So an internship is super important. It's as important as getting good grades in school, perhaps more important. So whatever you do, make those connections, apply. Find your friends that are working somewhere. Whatever you have to do, the usual job search thing is to get something on your resume. Get some experience, because without experience, you're at a huge disadvantage. And so students that are successful already have gotten jobs before they've left school. Now, in second place, after your internship or student teaching or whatever it is that you're doing to get some real world experience, the second most important thing that you can have is a portfolio. So your portfolio is a list of a project or pictures of a project or physical evidence of projects that you are able to design, build, test, deploy, and real people can use them. So in my case, as I'm a computer science teacher and a software development teacher, you better have a mobile app and a website or some kind of a robot or a application that can be used in the real world. So on your LinkedIn profile, which you have, right? A LinkedIn profile has links to say, here are 3 websites that I run and maintain. This is a social media website. This one here is a photo sharing. And this one here solves problems that are, calculus or whatever your field is. Something that would be able to demonstrate that you can design and build something. And the reason why that is so successful, because when you go to an interview, you don't have to answer generic questions to say, do you know about Java, or can you program something in a database? Not only is the answer absolutely yes, your answer is, yes, I can, but look here at this project. Look how I did it. And I'd like to share with you some of the difficulties and challenges that I overcame as I built this project. And so an employer is going to remember you. They're going to have a super positive impact when they see that you've already built something. That's almost as good as having job experience. So if you find yourself in your summers between your second or third year or third and fourth year, and for some reason you couldn't get a job, you couldn't find someone to help you, then assign yourself for your own project. Go to Udemy or go to Coursera and find a course that will teach you how to build a project, do the project, document it, put it up online, and that way you have something to show and to demonstrate that you really know what you're talking about. And so if this person hires you, they can feel confident that you're ready to step in and do an active part. No more learning, you're ready to start doing. So your portfolio is super important to get an interview and to use at the interview so that you can demonstrate how smart you are. So another way that you can be super successful as a university graduate is to volunteer. So option 1 was get an internship, and for some reason that didn't work out. Go find somewhere to work for free then. So volunteer at a place where they can use your skills in a way that demonstrates that you're employable. So like for instance, if you're in healthcare, go volunteer at a nursing home or a hospital or some kind of a care center. If you're a teacher, make sure that you're volunteering to tutor, or obviously with student teaching. If you're in computer science, work on open source software. Become one of those names listed on a library or some kind of an improvement. Or even give your project to a nonprofit that needs a website. Some way, somehow, volunteering is just as good as employment. You don't get paid for it, but you get credit for having work experience. So volunteering is another important way to make sure that you're employable after school. So another way that you can become very employable after school is to join meetups. Now, when I say meetups, you just literally go to meetup.com, search for whatever career subject you're interested in, find an interest group in your community that meets, and go. Go with your business card, go with your resume, go with your handout, go to meet people and learn their names. You'll be surprised at how many opportunities open up at places like a meetup. So for instance, I attend a meetup group in Phoenix called the React Users Group. And so there might be 100 people there, 50 of them are looking for jobs, and you'll find people that are just interested in looking for employees as well. A better way to even do the meetups is to volunteer to serve at the meetup or be the speaker, because every meetup is looking for someone to talk about their experiences. So if you can talk about what you've built or what you have studied and give a 15-minute talk, everybody in the room will know your name, they'll know something about you, and more than likely you'll meet 2 or 3 people that want to know more and to see if you want a job. So meetups are even better than career fairs. You're going to meet people that will see you in an unguarded moment, and they'll take a judgment call on whether you're a good employee or not. So search for meetups, go, and go again, because you're going to find people eventually. Lastly, students that succeed in getting jobs after the university experience, they take advantage of the resources that the university offers. So every university wants to see their students succeed. They have an entire career center where they offer help on writing your resume. They collect jobs from local employers and they pass them on to you. You're going to have help in getting interviews and resumes and also finding jobs. Now, at the university that I teach, there is a unique resource and probably something similar at your university. So we have a place called Canyon Ventures. So a venture is, of course, a startup. And the university has made a bargain with these employers. They said, you can take this office space for free. You can run your startup business here with low overhead cost. However, there is one catch. You must hire our students. You must take our graduates. And so it's a pretty good deal because the university gives these people a good pool of applicants, and they also give these employers free housing. They give them free resources. And so if you're in that pool of applicants, you're part of the university at Grand Canyon University, you've already eliminated 95% of your competition because there's only really GCU graduates that are applying at Canyon Ventures. And so if your university has an agreement with some place or something like Canyon Ventures, then by all means, be there and put your resume in because you're one of the few that actually qualify for a place to get jobs like that. So the university that you attend probably has a unique feature of resources. Make sure that you use all of them well. They're going to help you build a LinkedIn profile. They're going to help you with a resume. They're going to help you with practice interviews. All of those things you should take just as seriously as you do your academic work. And so that will help you become a successful graduate and a successful employee after your school. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, why not? Because you're going to find all this great information about being a good employee and a good student and tutorials on becoming a software developer. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you again next week in the next video. Bye-bye.